Yeah, we good. All right, start off, man.
What's good with y'all boys? It's Jay Hines.
Zay.
Quavon.
Why do you always say your government, bro?
Jay Hines.
It's not my government. It's my first letter of my name and then
First
my
initial
last name. Yeah.
I see it was like
All
Jalen
right.
Hines.
But today we're gonna be talking about this events going on in life. Recently, I know you guys saw. I don't really know too much about the thing that happened on the bridge, but I saw that the bridge collapsed. Like a ship pretty much hit the bridge, and that is insane, bro. Like that's some like shit you would never think of. That's some shit that'll happen like in a movie, like Final Destination. That ass. It was like a bunch of random deaths, like. But pretty much, life is too short, bro. Life is too short to not love hard. Life is too short to not go all in. Life is too short to not chase your dreams. Life is too short to hold grudges with people and never know, bro. Like you literally just never know when your number's gonna be called. So what we have now, do everything that you can with the time that we have now. Spend it with people you love. Spend it doing things you care about. Spend it not trying to impress other people, but trying to impress yourself, bro. Yeah. How I feel about that.
Uh, Life is really short. Like every once in a while you get a reality check, like seeing how short it is. For me, like I was in New York, what maybe a month ago. Time I
Yeah.
drove, not even the picture thing. I drove there first time, and I was at where my dad works. And coworker was just gassing my car up. This guy was going crazy. Oh, bro, you drive, you got your own whip. I'm like, chill, chill. But literally a week later, exactly a week later, he passed away.
Oh snap.
Damn, bro. This is somebody I've been knowing for a couple years now. It's not like my friend or nothing, but it's my dad. Like,
Yeah.
so when I heard that, I'm like, so crazy. Like, I was talking to my dad, and I was just like how we were just talking to him a few days ago. Yeah, like you get those reality checks every once in a while, which is like, it's like that
That's
guy
just
didn't know he was going to die,
so
bro. He was telling me how he
random.
was planning to get these types of shoes that make his feet feel better and all that, and then on. And that same thing we were talking about, where it's like,
Accident.
I don't that
Yeah.
accident we saw on 130. I don't still don't. I was trying to find an article. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, literally
'Cause I
as
saw
soon as I seen
people
it, I
taking
looked it up.
pictures out there.
Yeah,
Gotta look it up
gonna
again.
find it.
Just seeing like how a body was just laying there in the wet, cold, bruh. It's just so something
Eye
about that
opening.
is
Yeah,
not. Yeah,
should make you wanna just lock
I
in.
was just driving safe all like going home,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I turned off the music. Literally, I was playing music in the car. I turned off the radio, bro, because
Bro, I
it
was
was
on the
just like,
phone and I'm like, bruh, I just got quiet. What? I'm like, there's a body right over there. There's a body. Somebody just died right there like 30 minutes ago. Stuff like that is so like it just makes you want to put stuff into perspective. Like sometimes you might wake up and complain and talk about this and that. That person can't complain anymore, bro. Like they can't. Their day. That's the last day they got to really chase that dream. And I hope they did, but what if they didn't? I don't want to be like that. I don't want to die with that regret of knowing I didn't go as hard as I could have. So I've been trying to put myself in that mind. Yeah, that's my take on it. Okay?
Yeah. I remember did that Bible study when it said there is no tomorrow. You know that rock thing.
Hmm?
That's all the water. But Rocky be like, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. So I really take that to heart. I didn't see the crash. Y'all saw the crash, but seeing it and understanding like, dang, bro, like you can really be taken off this earth any second of the day. That's really crazy. So what I do every day is, oh, what am I doing in this moment? Am I using this moment to help me grow? So let's say the minute later I die, I can't be like, dang, bro, I was just doing nothing. I was a bum. I was a bum. I can't. I
ass.
can't. I can't do that to myself. I can't set a low standard for
For
myself.
yourself.
I can't. I can't
Can't
do it.
limit yourself.
I
Uh,
can't do it. I can't do it. I literally can't. Like there be moments where I'll be watching Netflix and I rarely do it. Now I'm starting to do it more because I'm less productive. I admit that. But I'll be like, dang, what am I doing
yeah,
right now? So it's like, all right, I gotta make sure the moment that I'm in, I'm doing the best that I can. That means every single day you wake up, you gotta use your resources to the best of your ability. Because if you use your resources to the best of your ability, you know that you accomplished something. You remember, you know the days when like you wake up like, dang, yesterday was a movie. Like yesterday was a movie, bro. Like I really did yesterday crazy. And then like you're satisfied with that. I want to have that feeling every single day.
And knowing that you won today, like
you gotta get closer when you say that. My fault, B.
Nah.
But
B.
But yeah, like every single day, even if it's a good one or a bad one. But
why does Zay get a New York accent every time we turn the podcast on?
Nah, word, because
My
Zay
fault,
doesn't
B.
actually sound like
He
that.
does not talk like that,
Just
guy.
call me B. Never call me B before the camera was rolling.
Nah, chill. When I'm around dudes, bro, and I get mad comfortable, I don't talk proper no more. I don't talk very illiterate. But when I'm around dudes, I just let the slang, hey. Like I be saying shorty instead of the person's name. That's
Understandable.
Just how I am.
Now, one thing. Oh my
The
goodness.
forward B.
Bro, let's switch chairs, bro.
Now,
You keep leaning, bro.
All right, now we're good. We're rocking. All right, so look, one thing that I can say for every day, one thing I do that you guys should implement, definitely gratitude journaling, which is pretty much right now what you're grateful for. Every day I wake up, I write down at least 3 things that I'm grateful for, whether it's my brother, my health, even waking up, trees. I never write down the trees. That was just an example, but if there's anything you're grateful for, write it down, because a lot of people don't appreciate what they have until it's gone, and then sometimes it's too late, you know? So that's the thing.
I'm just grateful for waking up. Like, in all honesty, like I remember when I was a kid, there was like someone I was close with that used to take care of me, and like I was graduating 8th grade, going to high school, and I moved from Burlington Township, and I moved here, and I moved from like majority black school to a school where I'm the only black person on the bus. When I get off the bus, it's a swarm of Indians and white people, and I'm the only dark skinned fellow there. So I'm like, this is crazy. I'm coming from like, yo, the homie right there, around the corner, the homie right there
Literally.
too. The neighbors know each other, like cookouts. Oh, you have family over, the neighbors come over. That's what I'm used to. I move over here. It's like the neighbors don't even wave, bro. They don't even wave.
For you.
So, anyways, I move here. The person that used to take care of me at the time when I was younger, oh yeah, we're gonna go to your graduation, yada yada. I was on the phone with her talking. A couple of days later, she dies in her sleep. Like she had no health problems, no nothing, just died in her sleep. I didn't even know she died. A neighbor told me she died. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. And from like then on out, like a couple situations happen. Like we don't really value life for real. Like life is a gift. Like having the ability to drive where we want, to eat what we want at times, and to do certain things is a gift. And a lot of people don't take that for granted. And you gotta do and have gratitude. Cause like at this moment, I could be lackadaisical. I could be like, damn, I'm tired. I don't want to do this live stream. I don't do any of this. I don't even want to see y'all faces. I could really be in that mood. But nah, let's say if I die in the next 5 minutes, at least y'all know what I was saying was true. And I really try to let y'all and everybody else know like time is very valuable. Cause if you don't know how much time you have, then how are you gonna live time?
That one, if you don't know how much.
If you don't know how much time, I mean, what you said.
Nah.
Chill. What I meant was, I'll give another analogy. You just said. Let me just say.
It's so funny. I didn't even know what he said, bro.
I don't know either.
I don't know what he said, so I'm trying to...
So what I meant is like this, right? I should have said it differently. If you knew you was gonna die tomorrow, what would you do today?
Okay.
That was better.
That's better, JV?
That was better.
That's real.
So, it's like, if I knew I was going to die tomorrow, I want to try everything in my power to make today the best day. Like, we wake up with a blank canvas, and we're painting our day every single day. Every single day is another blank canvas. You might draw inspiration from yesterday, but what are you going to do today? And that's something that I really value high. Like I move the way I move because I want to spend the rest of my life or every single day doing what I want to do. That's going to progress me and not steal me. So when it comes to family, friends, and all that stuff, don't hate, always love. Because you don't want somebody dying or somebody coming out your life knowing or having the belief that they hate you when you guys had a strong bond. That's something else that like that's really real.
I know someone I hate. Even when they die, I want them to know, like, I still hate them.
What?
Yes.
Bro, that's crazy.
I know it sounds wrong, bro, but, like, there's some people, like, who do things that are just unforgivable. And you shouldn't hold grudges, but you also shouldn't let the person who did something wrong to you.
All right, I kind of
do it
disagree
again.
with you.
You feel
Definitely,
like distance?
I feel like don't give them that same.
Access.
Yeah, like don't give
distance.
them the same access again, but don't hold it up like, oh, even when you die, I'ma hate you. Like I've been trying to change my mind from that. Like I used to be just like that, bro. I would hate people and never. I had family members I ain't talked to in years just because but still, like the place where I'm at now, I would talk to them. I wouldn't let them be able to like be that close to me anymore. But it's like I see you. It's like, hey, what's up? That's it.
I'll allow people to have access to me, but it's like there's different bubbles, right? So you
Barriers,
have the
yeah.
outside bubble, like if a random stranger comes talks, you says hello, you're gonna look at them weird, but you're gonna say hello and keep it pushing. Then you have the other boundary of like being cordial with people having conversations. So let's say someone disrespects me, hey look, I have no problem with you, but now you're at that cordial boundary. Unless you have family members, they're in that close knit, you know everything about me. You just did some mad wild. I don't want to speak to you no more. But if you always want to talk, listen, the seat's here if you want to talk. You feel what I'm saying? But you having that access to me is not going to happen. So we're not going to speak about that, but whatever's going on. But I will say it's one of those like, hey, like, you cool. Listen, you did something mad wild. You cool, but if you want to talk, I still got love for you. But will I act in love for you? Meaning, like, will I show actions of love, showing you that I love you that much?
No.
Hell no. But will you always have a conversation on me? Yes, because I respect you and I respect your life. That's just how I am, though.
That you.
Bro, you keep.
All right, I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here, bro. I'm sitting right here. You guys
You
can't.
gotta switch chairs with him because this one he gonna lean.
Yeah, bro, you gotta.
I'm comfortable, Jaden.
We're good, bro. All right, but look, another thing is being grateful, but still being hungry. I don't know if we talked about this last week. Like being grateful for what you do have, but still wanting more. Like just not getting complacent, because a lot of people will reach whatever goal or reach whatever milestone that they were looking for, and then they'll just get comfortable. They'll get satisfied with that win and not work harder to get to the next goal, and they'll just stay where they're at instead of moving up and just going up and up and up, because at the end of the day we all just want to climb the ladder. But if you're stuck at the same step because you were climbing and then you got comfortable, then you're done.
So what did you do to really have grace, but at the same time keep going? Like, what did you do?
Well, for me, I just think about like my end goal. Like literally, I think about my end goal, and that's what I feel like you have to think about, like whatever your end goal is, because we're still young, obviously. So there's no way you like already reach your end goal, unless like your end goal. If you reach your end goal already, I feel like your end goal wasn't big enough. Like if we're at the age we're at now, and you hit your end goal, like for a lot of men, it's financial fulfillment and freedom, right? And that could be different for everyone, but I feel like it's pretty much just being able to have money to do whatever you want, live the lifestyle that you want, and that's different for all of us. But there's just like no way that you hit that goal yet, unless like you're just doing some different shit. Like obviously, there's some people who have like even our age, but like that's like a rare, like maybe like 1%. And all of us want to be a part of the 1%. We're gonna be a part of the 1%, but it's just getting there. So always like keep your end goal in mind. Like I want to be a part of the 1%. I want to be a part of this group. I want to be able to live this life. I want to be able to provide this life for my family.
I get what you mean. Like definitely being too comfortable.
Not one or more.
We're humans, we just love comfort. We like being somewhere where we know everything. that can be dangerous. Same complacency talking about.
Conformity. Mm-hmm.
Have to willing. They always says it. He put that in my head actually. Just putting yourself in like that uncomfortable place, take that next step, and kind of resonated with me since he taught it that night. Like I'm just thinking about that. Like every time I've been uncomfortable, I've probably been in my bag the most. You know, I've always like that's when I really wanted to go get it. So that's what we need.
I just want my goal is to be able, like, I'll share my goal. My goal is to be able to have as many resources as possible, meaning money is a tool. I want as many tools as possible. So when I leave this earth, my tool bag is so crazy that it can help anybody. Like, I want to be able to, let's say you want to go into an industry. I got like 10 people for that, bro. Right there. Oh, yo, you need help with something? I got like 15 people right there for you. I don't even want you to get the money. I want you to get the education. So that's my goal. And if that comes with money and money helps me get there, then cool, right? But I always say, have a plan to reach your goal, like Jay said, but enjoy the journey. Like, you ever watch a movie? Like, I watch anime. Everyone knows that. But in anime, of course, the main character or the script has a goal at the end to reach. But you watch the journey that the characters take, and as the viewer, you're enjoying the journey. That's why you get stuck to a lot of movies, a lot of TV series, because the journey that character takes. Instead of being the viewer, you are the main character. So you have to enjoy every moment that you're living. Enjoy the journey. Because, no offense to y'all that have boring journeys and all, but if I want to be great, that comes with a lot. If you want to be great, that comes with a lot. So if you want to be great out there and you listening, it's more of, hey, if you want to be great, that's going to come with stress. You want a lot of money, that's going to come with stress. If you want to be the upper echelon, that 1%, that 0.001, that all of us want to be, that's going to come with a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. But I'd rather have a story like that and enjoy that story, enjoy that hustle of me doing all the dirty work, knowing and being delusional, but delusional in a good way, so I can use that delusional energy to take me to the heavens rather than me staying put where I am. So I'm going to enjoy that journey, enjoy me working 10, 12-hour days, enjoy me not having time to hang with my friends because I'm busy trying to build this legacy, build this dynasty that I'm trying to have. If my story ends and you read the book of Isaiah, bro, you're going to be like, dang, bro. That's crazy. Would you rather read a book about a peasant that does crops all day?
Shit. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like,
and dies, or would you rather hear about a guy that went from a peasant to a king? The Bible, bro, or any good story, any hero goes through challenges, bro. Batman. Who cares about Batman if he already had all the riches? He just became a hero and it went through no adversity. He was just always great. Like, you want to see a story. You want to see somebody that went through trials and tribulations that really changed their character, that questioned them. So if you're going to live life, if you're going to live every moment possible, you got to understand what life things are going to come back and forth. But you have to understand the journey is going to be great and you want your story to be great. Do you want to be a bum and live a bum life? Or do you want to have a great story? But a lot of comes with when you want a great story, so you really got to remember that.
I agree. One thing I can add to that is we work now, we party later, bro. Obviously, I'm not saying don't go to parties at all or anything, because I know, like, it's going to happen, but.
You looking at me, bro.
He put a finger on both of us. I don't know what he just did just now. Like, it's going to happen.
But pretty much, we work now. You're young, you're watching this. Even if you're older, you know what I'm saying? You should have been working, obviously, but you can't go back in
life. Now you got to get it all back.
Now so you can't turn back time, whatever. But if you're young, you're watching this, work now, bro, party later. Which means pretty much whatever your dream is, whatever your goals are, put in the work now. Obsess over it now. Get crazy over it now. Make it a priority now. That way later you can reap the rewards of your hard work, right? And later is different for everyone. Timing is different for everyone, bro. But just keep going. Like, you never know. You would have went one more day, and that could have been the day that you blew up. You could have posted one more video on YouTube, and that would have been the video that took you to 1 million subs, but you just didn't keep going. You just stopped. And that's what happens to a lot of people. Like, a lot of people will get far, or a lot of people they won't see results, and they'll just stop because they get discouraged. But to the people who keep going and keep going and keep going and keep pushing and keep trying to implement new things to improve, those are the ones who end up winning because they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And even though it wasn't meant to work, they made it work. They forced it to work. So just keep pushing. Whatever your goal is, keep striving for it. Keep pushing for it, and just make it happen, bro. Force it to happen, literally.
You're gonna be lonely. Like, I'm gonna keep it above with you. If you want to be great, you're gonna go through some lonely times. Like, no one's gonna see the hard work. No one sees the hard work. Everybody just sees the success. No one sees the troubled times. So if you're out here thinking, yeah, I'm about to work, and after 3 days of that motivation, you don't have no energy to do it no more, you want to go back to being a bum, that's on you. That's accountability. So you got to understand there's going to be lonely times where you're going to feel like no one cares about you. And in fact, what if they do? Who cares? You got to care about yourself at the end of the day. Like, you got to fill yourself up. You got to make sure that, hey, I'm good. And if I know I'm good, that's all that matters. You got your moms. People be talking down on them. They don't know what you want. They don't know who you are. You got to know who you are. You got to find your worth. You got to find what's true to you, so you can live every moment the best that you can. You're not living your life for other people. You're living your life for yourself and for God. And if you're not gonna do that, bro, you're gonna go through some shit, bro. So you better figure out what you want on some real. Oh, and girls too. Sorry, don't want to say that for guys, but for girls too.
Heard.
What else you got, bro? That you wrote down, or that was it?
Yeah, because Jay's leading tonight.
Am I leading? Wow. Thank you for the honor. Well, one thing I wanted to speak about was hell on earth. What is hell on earth for you guys? For me, I'll go first. Hell on earth is me. Well, maybe this might be the same for you guys as well. Me not living how I wanted to live, in a sense to where I didn't reach my full potential. And I feel like it's that way for every man. Because if you don't reach your full potential, if you don't become the man that you were meant to become, or the man that you knew that you could have become, it's just like, damn, it's like, what if I would have done this? What if I wouldn't have done that? What if I would have took the risks? What if I would have followed my dreams? What if I would have started a family? What if I would have started a business? Whatever the case may be, it's just a bunch of what ifs, and then the what ifs are on the table, and you never know what could have actually happened. It's just a bunch of what if, literally.
I get it. Yeah. It's like living with regrets almost, like this.
Yeah, literally
regretting stuff.
So, so what would hell on earth be for you then, Q?
I think just living in turmoil, like that could tie back into like what Jay says of the what ifs, like just constantly questioning yourself after you already like, say you're at a certain age, like you're 40 or something, you're just like, shouldn't have that mindset, but also that can just put you in a place where you really are hell on earth. You wake up every day, probably go to your boring 9-to-5 job
that you hate.
You hate, like, you might even have a family that you don't like that much. It's crazy that sounds like. You hate going home. Like,
hate your
that
wife.
Sounds like living in a house you don't even want to live in. You paying that is my hell on earth, bro.
Or you come,
I
say you hate your wife. You come home, come home.
You hate the wife. You might hate the kids a little bit too. They're just annoying. Like, that's my hell on earth, bro.
Just no food when you come in.
Just kick the dog at the door when you come in.
Dinner sucks. It's bad.
That is hell on earth.
Your wife don't respect you.
Oh, hell.
Kids don't respect you.
No sex, bro. You coming in wanting something, bro. She said no. She not cooking. Oh my goodness.
You working like 100-hour weeks and you still like in debt. You barely making rent, bro. That sounds like, that's literally hell on earth if you think about it. How else?
Terrible.
How do you take it, Zay? What's your hell on earth?
Hell on earth.
Shoot. You just messed up the R, bro, but it's all good.
Fix it. Oh, what's your hell on earth? Go ahead. Cook. Don't forget about the R, bro.
Oh, if y'all didn't know, that was LR for LegacyRoom. If y'all was smart enough to understand that, Q just fixed that in like 5 seconds. That's crazy. But hell on earth for me is like, I'm climbing up a ladder. It doesn't matter how many times I climb. I'm not climbing it 100%, so I'm back in that cycle. It's like a loop. It's like a continuous loop of being in that state of flux. What's the word I'm looking for?
Love analogies.
Yeah, I love analogies, but I'm trying to
Like
find
his
a
third
word.
one tonight.
It's like a word for it.
You said a constant flux.
Yeah, it's a constant flux, but there's like a space. That's I can't think of the word, but anyways, it's like you're in this space of nothingness and you're repeating the same thing every single day, and life gets so mundane and so purposeless that you're just a soulless guy. Boom. You're an empty soul. You're a PC or a robot doing the same thing every single day, and you have no soul, and you're just doing things off the strength of, oh, it's Monday. I
Yeah,
gotta go
do
to work.
this.
I gotta do this. Oh, I need to eat. I need to go to work. Like just
Robot.
just being a bot and not having a will of your own. Me personally, that's hell on earth. Like allowing people to manipulate me and doing what I have to do without me questioning it or having any mind of my own. It's like society dictates where, who, what, and anything I do. I'm just literally a bot. Literally in the matrix and just
living.
You're not living. That's not living.
That's not
bro.
living. Yeah, you're just
That's not living.
just going through the motions. Yeah, literally.
That's being a puppet, bro. My greatest fear is being a puppet and knowing I'm a puppet.
Slave, modern day slave.
Like
Pretty much.
that would be hell on earth. Like the slaves beforehand.
No.
I'm gonna ask you this question.
I'm gonna close the book. We gonna cook.
I have a question. What's the difference between? I really want y'all to be honest. A slave back in the day versus like slaves. No, I'm about to. No,
Nah, he looked at me crazy, bro.
Let me finish, right? So a slave, right?
Look at me.
A slave, right? They got food for free, right? Even though it was trash, they got served whatever. They got to live for free, right? No, slavery's bad. Slavery's bad.
Oh, this
Slavery-
nigga get in trouble.
Before y'all go crazy.
Get out here nowhere. He's like, oh, y'all was living for free, eating for free? I don't see the problem. I keep going.
Living for free, right? But they still got harshly treated, right?
Yep.
Like bad, right?
Like bad, bro.
In today's world, right? You have to work. Listen, we sleep at least like 5 to 8 hours a day. We work at least eight to 9 hours a day, right? And then you have time with your family, whatever. Slaves used to work all day, sleep when they sleep, and spend time with their families. But they got to live for free. You have to pay. You have to live under a government, whatever the government says you have to do. All these rules and laws you have to maintain. If you don't have the ability or have the equity to do what you want, you have no say, you have no right. Right? So when I think of a slave, I think of someone that does not have the ability to have free will, not have the ability to do anything that they want. So, as Jay said, the modern day slavery was bad back then. But what do you think the difference between modern day slaves and slaves back then was?
We have more free will now, I would say. Even the ones that are stuck, that really want to, they can just fly away to a country that doesn't extradite. Like, I feel like a lot of people were slaves here, got caught in the system, credit card debt and all that, and just
Let it build, get comfortable with it.
yeah, they just allowed themselves to be. But I feel like today you can keep yourself from doing that almost. You have a choice. It's a choice that, even if it's not a conscious choice for a lot of them, they still made some choice along the way that led to that. So I feel like you have some sort of free will versus then where, that's my take on it.
I agree with Quavon for sure. I agree with you as well. I feel like right now is a great opportunity. Like, we have an opportunity, no matter where you're from, no matter who you are. You could be from the projects, you could be from Section 8, I don't care. You have an opportunity to go out and make something for yourself, make a name for yourself, make money for yourself, whatever the case may be. I know kids who are like 17, 18 who are making bread, like actual money, like on the internet, like literally money. So right now, it's a great opportunity. Like I said before, obviously the slaves didn't have that opportunity. Yeah, we got the opportunity now. But not really an excuse. No matter where you're from, who you are, like you can find a way, bro. If you really want to, you will find a way. Actually,
The reason I asked that question was a lot of people call themselves modern day slaves, right? Because of the government and how the government controls things, right? And the reason I asked that question, I was trying to be devil's advocate, being on the side, like, oh yeah, we're still slaves, right? You're only a slave if you allow yourself to be. Before, you were forced to. Before, you were bought. Before, you had no free will. Like, you had to do what master said, and if you ran away, you would die, right? Like, they would beat you to death physically, right? You had no choice, right? Now the government says, oh yeah, if you don't do what we say, we lock you in jail. Man, they can suck my meat. Anyways.
whoa,
Yeah, he going crazy tonight, bro.
Right. So the reason I say that is that now we have the ability to free will to do what we want. And there's ways around everything, bro. But anyways, at this point in juncture in life, you are able to be who you want, be what you want. If you want to be the greatest actor alive, you can do it. You just got to put in the work. If you want to drive fast cars every day, have Ferraris, Lambos and all that stuff, all you gotta do is put in the work. You can do that. If you wanna live in like estates is like mansions on mansions connected, combined to each other. If you want to live that lifestyle, wake up in your underwear, you got your maid making up your room, you get breakfast served to you in bed, they brushing your teeth for you. Like if you want to live that bougie lifestyle, just put in the work, right? But the reason I asked that question was like there is a difference. You just can't let the system manipulate your mind. I always say this. Allow the enemy. I got this from TikTok. Allow the enemy to take you where you want to go, where he wants you to go, but allow your mind to break through the traps that he's trying to put you in. So if I'm the enemy, right, and I'm trying to lead you to the gates of hell, and I'm trying to lead you to living a life of.
You said that before, right?
Yeah, I said that at the Bible study.
Crazy deja vu moment.
Yeah,
What?
so if the enemy is trying to make you live horribly and do all that stuff, you have to understand that he's taking you there. But you have to be strong enough in your mind to understand like, oh, he think he taking me to that spot. Nah, I'm gonna be good. You feel what I'm saying? Because my mind's stronger than whatever the enemy, the devil, actual enemy, like a business that's trying to take me down, another customer that's trying to be mad at me. Like, if I punch you in your face, right, or if I'm in your face, right, I would never do that to you, bro. You my bro. But if I punch you like in your face, right, or I'm trying to get you mad. I'm trying to get you aggravated.
they get a reaction.
So my purpose is getting a reaction. If you understand what the enemy's trying to do, you're gonna do the opposite, and now you gain the power. So that's another tip for y'all. I just want like a little rant, but
Oh yeah, that was tough.
what else did you have, my boy?
Well, I don't have anything honestly anymore. Everything I had, we went through. But top of my head, I think that your thoughts and your emotions create your reality. The things that you consciously feed your mind, that you consciously think, the way that you carry yourself with the emotions that you feel, affects how your life is. You know, literally.
I think that's why we're. My fault. I'm acting like Jaden right now. But I think that's why sometimes we're in like different mindsets, you know. Like you gotta really condition yourself to have that self control to just even when you're in like a low, like a depressed state per se, you'll have that just that thing in your head that you can tell yourself, like, you know, I'm not gonna allow this, like, my situation to be me. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to fight through that. Yeah, like it just hit me different just now. But yeah, your
No, I know what
mindset
you're
is
saying.
like really important.
Yeah, literally. Because, like we always say, bad things are bound to happen. Death is bound to happen. Car accidents are bound to happen. Plane crashes, it's rare, but it happens, bro. So you just gotta react. Like literally, the only thing you can control is your reaction. The only thing you can control is how you choose to view things. Like you could either look at it as a positive or a negative. The best thing to do for me personally is to look at any bad situation that happens to me as motivation, as more fuel, as
That's fuel,
a
bro.
better story. Like, yo, this is just going to my story, bro. The story that comes from this is gonna be fucking insane.
He's real. That's real. Bro, I have another quote for what he said. Perception
got a
does
quote
not.
for
No. Perception.
Oh, yeah.
Perception does not challenge becomes reality.
Hell yeah, bro.
So
Literally.
I'm about to post him on TikTok. It's probably tomorrow too. But y'all got it first.
He said, say that one again.
Perception does not challenge becomes your reality.
Oh, perception that
literally.
isn't challenged
If
becomes
you don't
your
do
reality.
anything,
Okay.
you don't do anything about your situation.
No, so what it really means is that let's say I think the sky is green, and no one challenged me on that. I'm gonna believe for the rest of the time that the sky is green. So if I don't have the right people around me, or if I don't challenge my own opinion, like is it really green? Then it's gonna become my reality, right? So you want to make sure that you're around people that's not yes men. You want to make sure you're around people that's gonna motivate you.
Hold you accountable.
Hold you accountable. So you don't want to be in that state of flux, that state of nothingness where you think everything is dark. Like if I turn off the lights, right? And I've always been in darkness. So if I touch an object, I'm not going to know the object is till someone tells me what it is. I'm always going to think that's that. You feel what I'm saying? So you always got to make sure that you don't rely on your own perception, but you have people around you with different lenses so you can see different point of views to everything. So you can see the real instead of what you think. You know what I mean? So that's something that I really put off. But
that kind of made me think about that quote from last week. That's what I was looking up. Bible study. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you're running from your problems, you're not really gonna ever deal with it. Like you can't just be. That's just like tying back to like just that drive and everything. Like you can't be running from something and not. I had it in my head just now, but I lost it. But it's basically like, if you really want to deal with something, you got to face it head on almost. Like you got to deal with these problems and know that this is this and that is that, and you got to figure out how you're gonna handle it.
Facts. You got to be the type of person where a problem's coming your way, you're running at the problem. You're not waiting for the problem. You're not running away from it. So I remember I was thinking about anime, of course, but I was like, hey, if I'm an anime character, bro, and someone's throwing a punch, right? Am I either going to wait for the punch to hit me, I'm going to run away from the punch, or I'm going to be that nigga and punch him before you even touch me?
Punch him.
Facts, right? You keep leaning back, bro. Next time I'll give
so
you another chair, bro. But anyways,
You need a dinner chair.
He just loves that chair. He mad comfy.
Alright, we're good.
But yeah, after I realized that, I said from now on, and this is my word, and as a man you have to hold your word. I'm always when a problem, if I see something arise, like it can be like a little infant problem, I'm killing it before it becomes a huge world that's coming my way, like a planetary devastation, like meteors coming and ruining my life. Like I'm not allowing it to happen. So I'd rather, if I see the problem, killing it before it becomes huge, because the problem is huge and it's too much for you to handle. You allow that to happen. But even if it's a big problem, I'm going straight at it. Because why are you running away? You're not a man if you run. You're a coward. And I don't mess with cowards. I don't hang around cowards. You see what I do when I'm around cowards, I leave.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's real,
man.
bro.
This guy is crazy.
I don't care, bro. I was talking mad work when we was at bowling, bro.
I cooked them. Jaden, I cooked them, by the way. I don't know if you told you that.
We didn't play together.
We didn't play directly, but I beat all of them. Nobody hit as much as I did that night. But it's cool.
Right,
it's
bro.
cool. It's cool.
Anyways. But yeah, you gotta be the type of person to stand in your word, for real. We don't sugarcoat around here. Everything that we say, we're implementing into our lives. Either we have consistency doing it, or we learn from each other and we're starting to better our lives. So we don't want to be bums. So if you want to be a bum, hey,
Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
That's on you.
Keep partying, keep smoking. Keep
Not over here at the Legacy Room.
not
over
we're
there.
trying to build. And we can't build without a foundation. So we're going to build that foundation. And it's already set. It's already glued down. We're just slowly building the rooms. And once we put that roof on, it's a wrap. Then you can be like, damn, you guys a nice house, bro. Like, damn, you really up there. Like, You did that, bro. You was doing that the whole time. You're gonna see us on private jets smoking a cigar with the.
Not me.
No?
Nah, no cigar for me.
You gotta smoke it, at least take a picture.
But I'll
of
be
it.
there though. Yeah.
You're gonna be on PJs.
Would you leave a glass of wine in your hand?
Yeah,
bro?
I have a glass of wine.
All right, bet. So you're gonna see the three of us on a private jet with our names on it, bro. You gonna be like, dang, that's crazy. They came from the basement to the sky, bro. It's gonna be real crazy. But
Oh yeah, that's it for us, man. Last words, anyone?
Yeah, just value every day and live it like it's your last.
Work now, party later.
stop being a bum and get at it.
All right, that's
man.
the legacy room.
Legacy room. Dose, man. Appreciate y'all.
Wait,
All right,
Vaughn,
stay
I'm out.
blessed.
Shit, yeah, I guess shit.
Oh, we didn't promote